Hello everyone, how's it going? It's Vandiril here, and today I'm gonna show you a crazy bug. So you saw that we just loaded into the game, and what's funny is that we already loaded into the replay 40 seconds into the game for whatever reason. And this game is actually super cool and probably one of the most game-breaking one I've ever seen. So as you can see, there is no one on the map. I'm gonna turn off the fog of war. There is no one on the map right now. You can see some particles going on here in base, people disconnecting here and there. But what's happening in this game, it's not only a visual bug, but it also happened in game, is that everyone was invisible. All 10 guys are here, but they are invisible. I'm gonna show you that in a second. Let's fast forward to the lane, and you can see Ezreal actually attacking a minion here, but you cannot see him, and that's actually the same vision they had in the game. So we have Ezreal here, let's check the other lane. Here we have the Lux versus the Yasuo. So it's taken to the next level. Just let me turn off the chat so we have a bit better vision here. Turn off maybe the timestamp control. Okay, so Lux is fighting the mid lane against Yasuo. So it's pretty hard to tell, but Yasuo is sliding through the minions, I can tell. Lux just tries to farm. It's pretty weird to see none of the champions in the game. Some people are trying to reconnect and disconnect, but you can see they are still invisible. So Ezreal tries to farm here. We also have a Varus here. He's on the blue team, okay. So imagine getting into the game and everything is invisible. I'm not sure if that was a ranked game or maybe a normal game, but it's still just extremely weird to see. We can actually see their health bars dropping, can't we? So this thing happened in the Brazilian server, by the way. So maybe it was a bug specific to the BR server, I have absolutely no idea, but I've never seen anything like this before. And you see guys attacking each other, trying to attack each other because they are invisible, so how are you supposed to do that? Everyone tries to disconnect, reconnect, but it doesn't seem to work for anyone. Okay, Vayne is top lane, trying to farm, pushing the turret. That looks just fine, right? Where's Renekton though? I'm wondering. I have never seen a bug like this. And oh, someone just used the Ivan just used the vision plant here and got the blue buff, so he should be somewhere here in the jungle, I'm assuming. But I have no idea where he is at this point. I have no idea where anyone can be. I mean, Yasuo is here, Lux is also here, and no one has died yet. So I'm gonna probably fast forward this a little bit. We have Varus here, Ezreal, Teemo is also in the bot lane somewhere. Wukong is probably AFK. No, he's actually taking the jungle camp. Okay, let's see that. Okay, that looks just fine to me. Wukong trying to get that blue buff. You can clearly see he is taking the blue buff right now. Dropping a little bit low, as you can also see. Nice smite from the Wukong. Is he gonna go for Grump now, or maybe for Wolves? Yes, he's going for Grump. So, as you can see, Wukong is pretty low HP. You can see him clearly here. Here, you can see that. He's dropping pretty low, but I think he can kill this Grump without the bigger problem, okay? And that looks just fine to me. A normal game of League of Legends, where you just try to, you know, get through the game. It's actually like a good idea for a game mode. Imagine like everyone is invisible. That would be something really cool to see, in my opinion. So Lux is pretty low. It seems that Yasuo is actually trying to kill her. Is this gonna be a first blood, by the way? Oh, he used a tornado. Lux is super low, but I have no idea where she is at this moment. Here, okay. Yasuo, go for it. Take the first blood. I'm gonna fast forward and hope someone kills someone. According to the Eshkation, who made a post on Reddit, and by the way, big thanks to him to actually sending me this replay of this game. He said that people started appearing after they died, so I am hoping that if someone dies, that person will become visible. I think everything went wrong somewhere in the loading screen of this game, because you could see that we loaded into the game at 40 seconds in. I've never got a replay that starts 40 seconds into the game. Oh, and the Yasuo just got the first blood, okay. So Ivan just died. I didn't really see that, but I don't wanna rewind. I'm gonna tell you in a moment why I don't wanna rewind. So Ivan should probably spawn right now. Let's see if that actually makes him visible. He is visible. I mean, his health bar is visible. That's something. Okay, so we can clearly see the Ivern, at least on the minimap. Oh my god, right. How is this ever possible in the game? Okay, so Varus just got executed. I think they are trying to die in order to become visible. That would be clever. So Renekton here, okay, we can see his health bar. Varus also executed, so Varus should be spawning soon. So we can see Varus now. Okay, this game is just absolutely out of this world. How can this ever happen? Oh, Teemo is fully visible, by the way. Teemo is the first champion that got fully visible so far in the game. So probably more people are gonna try to get executed, but okay, so Wukong just got executed. I think Ezreal just got executed here in the bot lane from the turret. So I guess those guys figured out that if they die, they may finally become visible. So it would be nice if actually all 10 people in a random game agreed to randomly die so they can be visible to each other. But then there would probably always be like a one guy that would be like, nope, I'm gonna kill you all while I'm invisible. So far, okay, we have Teemo back. Wukong is Flame Kong. It's not a Wukong anymore, it's Flame Kong. Renekton is still invisible, Ezreal invisible, and Yasuo is... This Yasuo is pretty much like the Yasuo I usually get in my ranked games. This is usually how useful the Yasuo is for my team. Pretty much like this. Invisible in the game. Okay, so Varus also visible. Ivern, Lux. Lux is also... Oh, Lux. Lux is also really nice. What is this mix of particles here? We can see her rod or staff or whatever you call that. We can see the comet, but I don't know what those are. Like, I have no idea. Arm guards, I have no idea what that can be, but it just disappeared. So maybe it was her passive actually. Oh, if I hover the mouse over it, I can actually see the model. Okay, that's something. So we still miss the Vayne, I guess. Vayne is still farming the top lane, and we still can see Evelynn. Where's Yasuo? Oh, Yasuo is actually dying to Lux. What an outplay. But let me see how long this replay will keep going. So it's actually gonna go for 5 more minutes. So we're gonna speed it up, and then I'm gonna show you something really interesting at the end of the video. So you better stay tuned, because there's something really cool that's gonna happen there. So we're gonna try to speed up this game a little bit. I don't wanna hold you hostage in this video. We can actually see Varus really nicely. That's something really cool. I think Riot could make it a game mode. Like, no one can see anyone, and when you somehow kill an enemy, you are able to see him. Like, imagine the champions that you would play, like Ziggs, Lux, all the AoE spells that you can have, trying to find your enemy. Wait, what? Okay, so Evelynn just randomly killed the Ezreal, and then Vayne also comes to kill the Teemo. Perfectly fine. So, such counterplay here. Very nice, Riot Games, very nice. But since those guys refuse to execute the Evelynn and the Vayne, they can just take the advantage over the enemy team. As I said, it's pretty unlikely that 10 people will follow the rules, you know? And those guys just go on Yasuo right now. Poor guy, what can he do? Well, not much you can do when there is Vayne that's completely invisible, just ripping you off. Okay, so fast forward a little bit more. Let's see them taking down the turret. Perfectly fine, Riot. I don't see any problem here. After all, Vayne ult is supposed to give her an invisibility, so I guess it might just... They maybe just buffed Vayne a little bit, so they gave her like the invisibility for the entire game. But the actual invisibility that allows you to be completely invisible to everyone on the map. That would be like a decent Vayne buff, I guess. It's not like Vayne is already super strong in the current meta, right? Alright, you can see Ivern taking the dragon. Dragon is actually visible, so good on this side. And there will be a bunch of other kills, probably Vayne and Evelynn killing some other people. Yeah, Vayne gonna get 2 kills and Lux is gonna get 1 kill. The question you might have is why I didn't want to end the replay and I wanted to rewind it. So once I'm gonna rewind the replay, you're gonna see everything. That's why you didn't wanna do it, because in the real game, that's what you can see actually happen in real game. You couldn't see those guys, but if you rewind, and I'm gonna show you right now, if you rewind, I'm gonna see everything. Or at least it was like that when I tried it before. So actually, no, I was wrong. So we can see all of the guys, but the Vayne and Evelyn still remain invisible. When I tried it before, there was actually a different outcome of this thing. So there's one more thing I wanna try, and this is basically 20 guys in one replay. I'm gonna try if I can actually get to the 20 guys in one replay. So you can see the red team is gonna surrender most likely. That's like undeniable. So let's go here. Wait, did you see that actually for a split second Yasuo and Ezreal had like 950 seconds death timer, by the way. But here's what I wanted to show you. I rewinded the game and you can see 20 people in the game somehow. So you can see that like both teams doubled on people and you have 20 people in this game according to the spectator at least. So it almost seems like 5 people loaded into the game but were unable to play, and then another 5 people loaded on each side that were basically invisible but they played the game. That's why maybe the spectator bugged this much, but you had to go like early into the replay and then rewind it, and that's how you could actually see the 20 portraits here. Those guys are actually randomly teleporting. I have no idea what is going on anymore. So I thought that those guys will be AFK here, and then the other guys will be here fighting the minions or being in the lane, but it was actually not the case. But still, you can see 20 people here. Then we also had everyone invisible in the game. I don't know, Riot Games just... something must have gone wrong a little bit in the Brazilian server, so... well, things like that happen, right? And you can see everything is so laggy right now. But yeah, as I told you earlier, what people actually saw in the game was the replay I showed you at first. Wait, it's actually, this Vayne is not even attacking from the place she was. I don't know, this replay is completely bugged. But the point of the video is that everyone was invisible unless they died. And then when they died, there were like sprites of them, like shadows of them that sometimes you could see, sometimes not. You could actually see their health buffs, so that was actually good. Some champions were fully visible. I think Teemo was the first. That was the point of the video, and then I just wanted to show you 20 guys in one replay, because that's also something really cool. So let's now just skip to the end and see how this game ended. Actually, let me try one more thing. We saw those 900 seconds death timers, but I guess it was another bug in the replay somehow. So the death timers seem fine now. And probably what's gonna happen is that the red team is gonna surrender. So thank you guys a lot for watching, and thanks once more to Ashcation for actually sending me this replay, because it's one of the craziest broken games I've ever seen. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care and have a great day.